session looked brutal, was it?
Yeah, it was a bit punishing, a bit like our pre-season was this year, and we're carrying on, keep trying to get fitter this season, and we had a disappointing game on the weekend, and didn't really reflect the work that we put in the off season. So hopefully, this week we can change things and start trying to repay our loyal fans.
How tough was it out there?
It was hard, but that's sort of been standard for us in pre-season, so getting a little bit used to it. But yeah, it was not easy.
Ange doesn't seem to say a word during it.
No, he just watches and keeps us on our toes.
Do you think Ange was trying to send a message after the weekend performance at all?
He's made his message after the game pretty loud and clear, and to be honest, I think the boys have taken it pretty tough, and they're hurting because, like I said, we put in a lot of work in pre-season, and I don't think we played the way we wanted to, and we're looking to rectify that this week.
What was his message post-game? Was he quite philosophical, or was he raising his voice at all, or was he just disappointed? Or?
Yeah, he was obviously disappointed. I think he said the same things to our supporters as he did to us, really, that we had 42,000 there at the game, and we didn't put in a performance that they deserve. So, but we'll move on from that game now and look to this week and try and improve. But I think our supporters should know that we've really worked hard in the off season, and we're still working hard now, and we're going to make things right.
Is he scary?
Well, he's your boss, so if your boss isn't happy, that's not nice. So, but the players take a lot on their shoulders as well. So, I don't think too much needed to be said after the game.
I guess the perfect way to get back in his good books is to beat his old side this weekend.
Yeah, it would be a start, but it's disappointing the first game of the season to lose against Hart. So, we've got a long way back, and it's a long season. So, it'll be a long road, and hopefully we can just keep improving.
Has he given you lots of inside info on the opposition?
We haven't looked at the opposition. We're about to face some music from the weekend after lunch. So, we haven't looked to Brisbane yet, but we know the game that we want to play, and it's about trying to improve and make sure that we deliver that and to the best that we can, week in, week out.
That's probably the hardest trip to make, I suppose, if you're looking to rebound. But is that something you're relishing a little bit, like the chance to prove yourself against the best type thing?
Well, it will be a test. I think a couple of new guys will get an opportunity this week to play, so they need to step up. And it's not only Brisbane, they're the champions this year, so it's going to be tough. And also, it's probably going to be warmer up there than what it is in Melbourne. So it's going to be tough. But I don't think there is any easy games in the A-League these days, and so we're going to have to be ready.
Is it just really bad timing that you lose Mark and Archie and also Rojas?
Well, it's unfortunate. It's good for them that they're got international call-ups, and it's part of life for us, and it gives the other guys a chance to come into the team, and we've got depth in the squad, and players have done the work, so it's a chance for other players to have a go and see what we can do.
How about yourself? Are you expecting a starting opportunity with Arch and Mark?
Well, I hope so. I put in a lot of work in the off season and in pre-season. And if I hopefully can get a game, I think it is tough for me this year, the way that we set up and everything. That we have got quality players in the front playing at the moment, so might not necessarily suit me as well as some of the others. But when I get a chance, I'll put 100% in, and I won't leave anything out on the pitch, and try and keep all the boys honest, and I'll do as well as I can in my role that Ange wants me to do, and try and enjoy it and do well.
Is that frustrating for you?
No, well, it is. Everyone wants to play as much as they can, but it's just a matter of being patient, and you see the situation, and I'll try and play to my strengths and do a good job for our supporters and for the club.
You must feel like the ball's in your court this weekend, because if you do put in a good performance, and it's hard to then drop you back out of the starting 11.
Well, that's always the way, and that's the way it should be. If the guys who are playing, don't do their jobs, then maybe someone else does have to play. But I'm just going to try and play as well as I can, and not think too much about the week after. I've just got one game to concentrate on if I play, and do as well as I can.
How much of an advantage do you see the team getting from Ange's inside knowledge of the Roar?
Well, I'm not sure really. I guess it is. It will hopefully help us. But when the players go on the park, you have to deal with the situations that arise, because Ange is not on the field, so he'll probably have knowledge, especially about some plays. But you know, they're a good side, and you know, we're going to have to be at our best to get anything from the game.
Is it a little bit daunting given that Brisbane started with a loss as well, so they're just as hungry as you are to get on the winners list?
Yeah, probably have two angry sides going out on the field. So, you know, but as I said, we just concentrate on the jobs that Ange gives us, and you know, we won't be thinking about last week or the week after. We have to concentrate on this game and doing our jobs, you know, and making sure that we can try and give our supporters what they deserve.